What's up? It's Nikki, y'all, and this is the day 3. Now, if you haven't seen 1 and 2, please go back in the timeline. Let's see, I would be at the top, so scroll down to the bottom and you'll see the other videos, and go ahead and click on those videos and watch them. All right, because this is the 3rd video. So what's up? This is Nikia on the morning commute, and this train just came, perfect timing, right? The other day, because it wasn't yesterday, the other day we talked about the 3 things that most people miss when they're starting their workout. So day 1 was all about your why, and day 2, because you need to know, like, that why needs to be so compelling that when you don't feel like working out, you get your butt up and work out anyway, because you like, ooh, that goal right there, that's worth getting up for, right? So then the second thing is setting those SMART goals, because if you don't set SMART goals, you don't know where you're going. It's like having, it's like going from like New York to LA, and you've never driven there, but you just gonna go with no GPS, no map, no nothing. Like Siri ain't your friend right now. So just with that, like, you need a plan. You need to know where you're gonna go, how long it should take you to get there. Like, all these things go into like your workout. So that's number 2. So now let's talk about number 3, the 3rd thing that most people miss when they're getting ready to start that workout routine. So what number 3 is all about is you need to know where you're starting. It would be hard to map out a plan to get to California if you didn't know where you were starting out at. You didn't know where in the world. You didn't know if you were in New York. You didn't know if you were in Florida. You didn't know where you were. You would not be able to get to New York not knowing where you were. You would just be like traveling in a blind direction. Like, I hope I'm going the right way, because I have no clue where I am. Starting point is the place where, you are right now. Because you have a starting point, and then you set your goals. So whatever that goal is the end point. And so you need to see where you're starting, because starting will allow you to create the plan to get there. And a lot of times this is what personal trainers do. Like, this is the process that personal trainers go through with their clients in order to get them the results that they want to get. How do you get your starting point? So for the starting point, you want to do things like take a 3-day food diary, so you know the type of food that you're eating right now. You want to take your measurements, so around your chest, your neck, get some detailed measurements. The 3rd thing you want to do is you want to take a fit test, so physically, like, how many squats can you do? Like, how long can you step on a stepper? How long does it take you to walk or run a mile? If you're into strength training, like, what's your 1 rep max? As a personal trainer, the light's red. As a personal trainer, one thing I do with my clients is, so the step test, I would put out a step, and I would have the person step to like a 96 beats per minute cadence. And so they'll do that for 3 minutes. I'll check their heart rate. And then there's actual formula that I can use to calculate where they're supposed to start off with their cardio routine. Like, it's not a guess. It gives a set point. And so that's the starting point for cardio. And then there's a way to do that with strength training as well, to figure out like what number weights you're supposed to start out with. And that's by doing your 1 rep max. So by doing that, I can look and say, okay, this is how strong that person is. Exactly, because exercise is very much, everyone has a unique body. So because everybody has a unique body, everybody can't do the same workouts. Weight, you want to look at how much you weigh now. Weight is not the end all be all, but it is a factor. So you do want to look at like how much you weigh right now. You want to look at your body fat percentage. That's another thing that you want to look at. And you want to take photos. You want to do your 3-day food diary. You want to take measurements, do a fit test, take photos, your body fat. You start where you are, and then you gradually progress until you reach your goal. So those are the things that you want to look at to know where your starting point is. And I lied. It's not 3 things. It's more than 3 things. Because number 4, you will find out tomorrow. Boom.